Welcome to
Welcome back to another podcast.
the most unprofessional podcast on YouTube.
This is actually not unprofessional. We actually came on time today, so don't start.
Welcome back, guys, to another podcast.
I never knew that
Nobodies
just being on time
review.
is the means to profession. But okay.
So you said we're unprofessional. We're actually on time today, so you can't say this is the most unprofessional
we have four
show.
co-hosts, right? There's one co-host that pops in and out. We have another co-host that goes.
Doesn't matter.
Vacation.
Doesn't matter. It's all about the content.
Airport.
I know you're not talking about one podcast host that goes on vacation. You went on vacation too and didn't even come for the show.
I would rather not be on the show.
So don't go there.
So
don't go there.
I ain't gonna lie.
So don't go there. You can't be pointing fingers.
I'd rather be not on the show than unprofessional on the show.
Oh God!
This guy,
I'm not gonna do this
guy right here.
Look, there's noises.
Anyway, welcome to another podcast.
Thank you,
Nobodies
Fran.
movie review. This week we feature Stan.
Gorilla versus Kong.
Yes.
Gorilla versus Kong.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Who the fuck? I didn't see that one. Sorry.
Oh, did I see? Sorry, Godzilla. I'm sorry.
Is that
Godzilla
what
versus
you?
Kong.
Is that how you really
something.
feel?
I think I watched something else. I don't know. No, yeah, Godzilla versus Kong. That's what I watched. I don't think we need a synopsis about this movie. It's basically Godzilla versus Kong.
The two titans finally meet. So
I didn't realize. Hold on, I didn't realize that this was connected to other
Skull Island.
It's
Skull Island.
Other Godzilla.
I had no idea.
Where do you think Kong came from?
It's connected to everything.
I don't know. Just thought. I had no idea.
Skull Island is connected to the other Godzilla. King Kong versus Godzilla is connected to that too.
There was a King Kong versus Godzilla before.
Yes, it's connected to it. They said these titans have fought before, and they went and showed the old little
They showed it in the hieroglyphs.
Yeah, they showed it in the hieroglyphs, but that's like the old
the cave paintings and shit.
Yeah.
So Stan, take it away.
So, yeah.
Because you're always the last to give your inputs. I want to get you out the way.
Oh, that's so nice of you, Cram.
Thank you.
What if he doesn't want to?
It's a strategy. Don't worry about it. I know you're eager to talk.
You know he's a hater. You know he's the biggest hater on this show.
Do you want me to break the movie down, or do you want me to just give you my thoughts?
You just
your thoughts.
Your thoughts.
All right. So I thought it was good. I thought it was exactly. I thought the fight scenes were great. I thought the cast. You really didn't need a cast, but I feel like they got a really good cast of actors that we really didn't like. Brian Tyree Henry was really good in it.
Who's that?
The black guy.
I didn't like him.
Paperboy.
I think it was a little corny.
But
Paperboy.
I'm actually gonna agree with Cram on that because I felt like they could have gave him a role where he doesn't look annoying.
That was his whole
because
purpose,
it's out of what he's normally done.
I like him
because it's out of what he's normally done.
Yeah, it's different.
Play a character like
that.
But at the same time, I was like,
him as an actor.
He's a really good actor. To me, it's I was the whole time. I'm like, not the whole time, but I was like, as I was watching, I was like, he's a really good actor. I don't know if we really needed him.
Right.
We didn't it wasn't like it added anything to the movie, to be honest.
I agree with you.
I thought it was great. I thought the funny thing is, what's her name? 11 from Stranger Things, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Her dad is played by Kyle Chandler, who he was like the coach on Friday Night Lights. He was in 3 scenes, but
he was in Godzilla because he was in Godzilla.
He was in the original Godzilla.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's okay.
Not so the original, but the prequel.
Because it seemed like he was in 2 scenes, and I was like, that's
because he was in the original movie. They just refer back. He was he was his daughter in the original movie. So
was the other scientist in it too? The woman?
Yeah, she was in.
She's from Skull Island.
She's from Skull Island.
She's from Skull Island.
So it opens up from the ending of not the ending, but you see what happens at the end of Skull Island when they capture or transport Kong to this facility.
Yeah.
And the little girl is you gotta remember, if you watch Skull Island, you remember the native.
I gotta watch Skull Island then.
Skull Island.
You never saw it?
No.
Skull Island's pretty good.
You gotta see that because then you'll understand the girls.
Stan, you out of all people, I thought you would have saw that already.
Then I was just Skull Island, the actors in
I
that.
don't know what happened.
Skull Island.
Samuel Jackson's in that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A-list actors in Skull Island.
Which is the one with Jack Black?
Skull Island.
Skull Island.
That's why I didn't watch it. I hate Jack Black.
No, but it's good. It's good.
It's good.
Because I was like,
that's not Jack Black.
Is it? Wait, I'm bugging. Excuse me, guys.
No, it's
There's
not
one with Jack Black.
Jack Black is not in this one. He's in a Godzilla movie. Or is that the King? No, he's in the old bullshit ass King Kong movie. Yeah, no.
Right,
he's in the old King Kong movie.
That one
like a film artist. Yeah, no, not him. My apologies. Yeah, Skull Island is straight ookie gookie blood.
Yeah, I like Skull Island.
Yeah, and it got a little humor in it too. It's really funny.
I'll check that out maybe tonight.
What's the name is in Skull Island? What's the dude from Shake and Bake?
Tom
Hiddleston. Ricky Bobby.
Isn't
John
Isn't the dude from?
Jason Mitchell.
Who? You just naming white people. I don't know what you.
No, he's black.
I don't know actors by their real names.
It's the black dude.
Black Falcon. Isn't Black Falcon in Skull Island?
No.
No, you're talking about Jason Mitchell.
Oh,
you're talking about
Jason Mitchell was the guy that played
Mitchell.
Jason
Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah,
Stupid. What? So you're trying to play me.
Who tried to play you?
We don't know.
Not
we
you.
don't know
Not you, Stan. I don't never got. The thing is, I don't never
trying
have
to play you.
Nobody said nothing about Jason Mitchell.
Wait,
nobody knows actors by their real name, but you and Stan.
The guy that played Dr. Dre was in it too.
Yeah, he was
Jason Mitchell.
Yeah, he was the Eazy-E.
I
gotta watch this.
Eazy-E and Dr. Dre was in that movie.
Okay, I gotta check it out. All right, so Kong Skull Island leads into
this.
This mesh.
Okay.
It's
like a mesh. Yeah, it's like Godzilla and Skull Island meshed together.
Gotcha. Because I'm looking at the Monsterverse now, and this is the fourth. So I never saw
Godzilla. Had
Godzilla
2 movies, and then Skull Island.
Yeah, there was Godzilla, Kong Skull Island, then Godzilla King of Monsters, and all this.
The one that we probably remember as a kid was the 1995 one with Matt.
Right. That
with Sarah Jessica Parker's husband.
Yeah, I like.
PG was trash.
With
I didn't like that one. I didn't like that one.
Why?
That's with
I only watched it because Hank Azaria's in it.
What's his name?
Who?
The actor in the Godzilla, the 95 movie. I forgot his name.
Nobody knows.
All right, so let's move on to the timeline. Let's move on. So,
okay,
are you done giving your opinion?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I liked it. Right. I thought it was fun.
Cool. So Kong is fucking beast. All right.
Yeah,
I was rooting for Kong.
He got
Matthew Broderick. That's his name. Matthew Broderick from Godzilla.
Chill out. This is why I was rooting for Kong from the gate, because I knew he was the underdog, but I felt as though because he had longer limbs, he was gonna whip ass. And the way he was snapping niggas' heads off in Skull Island, I just felt like, because he almost got Zilla with the rip in the face. He almost ripped the shit off.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did twice.
He fucked him up already from the water. It's over.
That's what I'm saying. But when Kong grabbed Godzilla's mouth, he almost took his face off.
Can I ask you, why did you think Kong was the underdog? Because I never think Kong is the underdog.
Well, only because he can't go in the water.
He was a little smaller than Godzilla.
He was smaller. And Godzilla has fucking nuclear fire coming out of his mouth. Kong has
he can shoot fire. He can swim. Strength. Godzilla has a lot of attributes.
I've always been a Kong fan.
But when Kong got that fucking
I've always been a Kong fan.
It wasn't. Did you notice the axe was a spike, a Godzilla spike?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Did you notice that?
No. I noticed it until you just said it.
That's why when he shot it, it kind of just took the energy, because it's a part of him. It's part of
because it charged up when they were down in that what do they call that place? The parallel universe into the center of the car.
At that point, I was confused.
All right, so that was dope, and I love the robot Zilla. He was beating ass.
That was the best part of the movie to me.
I thought there was going to be another Titan come back, one of the triple-headed dragons.
No,
but
that
they
is the
made their own
triple-headed dragon.
Godzilla.
That is the triple-headed dragon. They used the triple-headed dragon, one of the skulls, to make that, and that's why it took over.
Yo, that shit was ill. He was fucking Zilla up. I said, my nigga, no. But I knew Kong was going to come through. They were going to team up. But overall, this movie was all that I expected it to be, and I liked it a lot. And I rooted for Kong from the beginning to the end.
Thank you. I'm on your side today, Cram. You winning some points today.
The hero in the end, but Godzilla.
No, it's not who's the hero. It's a tie, or this is a truce.
No, they came together.
I ask why?
Right, this is a truce. This is we're coming together, kumbaya kind of moment feel.
Can I ask why Godzilla attacked in the first place? Or was it because
Godzilla?
It was the robot Kong.
No, Godzilla.
The Robotzilla.
No, Godzilla he's a Titan, so he's like the strongest, and if he senses a power that may be stronger than him, he has to take it out.
And it was the
noise. Remember from Skull Island?
At first, it was the noise from them turning on the Godzilla.
So this machine that they had, what did they call it? From the other Godzilla movie, and they used it as a mating call to bring
Godzilla.
But that noise, that frequency was one of the alpha frequencies that they used in the previous. They used in the previous Godzilla movies.
The three-headed.
Right. So this frequency will call everybody to the joint, and that's what if you see in the previous Godzilla movies, that's what they use. And one of the women who created this shit, I think, did she die? She thought she needed to fucking set this thing off and destroy everything and then restart. She was crazy. But that machine, it was buried like 33 sub-levels underneath this facility. Zilla straight knew about all of this shit. He was blasting through the fucking earth and just boop, opened up a whole new world under there. It's like crazy.
A whole new world.
And I do like the way Kong was like adventuring through the tunnel and jumping and falling and floating and.
Well, that was we came to see, like, that was where his people came from.
And that was the fire part. I was hoping to see another motherfucking Kong.
So are they setting this up for more?
Well, the ending was pretty.
Well, where would you go with it? I mean, they just made a pact together.
No,
basically.
then you do Baby Godzilla. Like then they
get
crazy.
No, I think we're good.
Because although the robot,
I never watched the old Godzilla shit. I used to be into that shit. Like
that's not true. I did. You talking about the 50s, 60s Godzilla?
Godzuki?
Yeah, I watched that before with my mom.
Godzuki.
All right, don't get so serious. Oh my god.
How did you feel about the movie, Chanel?
First of all, you know what?
Now,
I'm not doing this with you. I love the movie as well. Since a kid, I've always been King Kong. Like, that's just, I've always been. But I enjoy watching Godzilla too. It's just, I've always been more of a Kong fan because I've always felt like when it comes to him relating to humans, it's more relatable because it's like, the way he, like, just watching this one, when he interacted with the girl and learning sign language, like the mother was saying,
he knew that though.
No, the fact that he can communicate with people in general, and Godzilla destroys shit. He don't care who you are. He just, there's no type of connection with people. He just wants to ruin the world. Whereas Kong, when he fights and stuff, it's a little bit more of a conscious thing. And he's aware of his settings. He's aware of like the people. He's aware of his dynamics and stuff like that. So I've always related more to Kong. So to see him in this movie, I thought it was really good. I thought that I really wanted somebody to win more than ever, but it was really good to see that there was a truce in the end. My thing particular is the robot. I get that you guys like the robot and stuff, but I just kept saying, that's what this world, in like the world that we live in, we always can't create something on our own. We always have to make a clone of something. So the fact that they made a clone of Godzilla with incorporating the fire, the laser technology and stuff like that, I hated it. I get it, but I hated it. That's the only part I didn't.
I was part of the old movies too.
No, I get that, but I just hate that we can't, like, the reason that when it comes to humans is that one thing about us is we can't really create our own thing. By the way, nice hat. Second of all, I'm glad that they killed the robot, because that the man, I forgot who the maker of the robot things, I feel like if it was left up to him, he would have just destroyed the world if it was left up to him, once he would have got rid of King Kong and once he would have got rid of Godzilla. And regardless, I feel like he was just that evil that he just would probably want to just destroy the world anyway. What are you showing us?
I'm trying to show you the old.
Oh, the old
one.
The old Godzilla.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta take into account too, like America, right? They're the biggest bullies, right? And let's just spin it and say the Americans created this beast, because once as American, like, we find something that's like, okay, this is the strongest shit in the world, I want to be the first to create, or because you see all the people come together and create this fucking monster.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
got a Asian descent person piloting the shit,
right?
The artificial intelligence, all that crazy shit that happened, and I don't even understand. I didn't get the part where the Robotzilla was operating by itself. Like, what?
That's what I tried to tell you.
What happened?
Remember, he was controlling him in the skull of one of the three-headed monsters.
You mean when he had the hat,
and they were using
thing on his head?
They were.
You talking about the Asian dude, right?
Yeah. They were using the power of the skull to basically to power the robot. That's what they were using. But
when they got to that other world, that power maximum, because they never made it past.
No, but the spirit of the fucking monster went into the machine.
Because they gave it the raw energy. Okay.
Yeah, because then that's why it started controlling itself, because it got King Ghidorah, it got hit that energy, and then it just became like it just took over.
What was the name of that?
King Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah. Ghidorah? Ghidorah?
Yeah, King Ghidorah.
Well, my opinion is saying that I did enjoy this movie. It was one thing I love is
Godzilla
like
showed
the
mercy
quality.
too.
One thing I love is the quality of movies, like the quality in movie making and how exceptionally and crisp
like they got
a film can be.
They finally
no, I get it. No,
budget.
of course they do. But that's like the scenery, the cinematography in it was amazing.
I just like the fight scenes weren't slow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like back, like, you know, the fight scenes like, they're big monsters just fighting each other.
They be fighting real slow.
They were hopping off of buildings and shit. Like, I like that.
They be fighting real slow.
Kong was on the run.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was still a little slow, but it wasn't slow. Like,
Godzilla was chasing like that nigga down with the laser beams.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
So when these movies come out like this, like Avengers and all these movies that show a lot of good graphics and the tech.
Yeah.
Now,
I agree.
Did you guys peep the fucking technology in this? The underground traveling to different. They was doing all types of shit. All of this stuff.
Different time traveling when they morph to the other side.
I believe all of this shit exists, because where did this idea come from? No one just woke up one day and let me create this teleported tunnel. I think all this shit exists.
That's trains already run like that in Tokyo.
Yeah, that's one of the things that Elon Musk is working on.
Yeah.
And they're called great writers for a reason.
Yeah, but they have some amazing ideas.
No, they do. It makes you really think about this world and what we can really do.
Because they've had the technology for a long time for the high speed rail that work on magnets. But Elon Musk has been working on this idea for a while now. So I mean, obviously the movie took it to another level, but like, I mean, I could see. I mean, it depends. It really depends. The reason we don't have it here is because the MTA is corrupt. New York City's MTA is corrupt. Like all these executives in the MTA take kickbacks from these companies that kind of that develop new trains and shit like that. And that's why you'd have to revamp the entire subway system for that to happen. You'd have to dig under the current subway system.
Our subway systems suck, yo.
But it's doable.
Are horrible.
It's doable. If it wasn't for the fact that a lot of these executives were you know, if they weren't so corrupt, we'd probably be seeing, because I mean, what they don't, it doesn't really help them to
But I don't even think they
that's where
should
we are
make
now.
It shouldn't be with. I wouldn't even use the subway systems because this high speed traveling tunnel, excuse me, is intended to, in my understanding, to go from country to country. These dudes went from wherever the fuck they was at to Tokyo. Right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I want to train from New York, United States of America, the East Coast, like and shoot to fucking England in 2 hours.
Right. From New York,
you know what I'm saying, or an hour.
Like New York to England train, like that.
Like that, like straight across.
That'd be dope.
It's doable.
They have a train where you can go
like
and they have a train where you can go from London to you know, like Amsterdam or something. Like you could take the train. No, I'm just saying, like,
no, and in Japan they have a bullet train. They got like the bullet train that
it would be easier to create these tunnels underwater versus having to dig new land or stuff like that. Just do it underwater.
They were doing it underwater, but that makes sense.
I'm kind of scared of having trains underwater. God forbid something happens.
We got tunnels underwater. The Lincoln Tunnel, the Holland Tunnel.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying,
don't you drive through them often? You're not afraid.
Trains is I'm just thinking of trains as a different story, though.
Why?
It's the same technology. Wheels and electricity
under every subway. With like, what are you talking about?
All of our gas under all energy comes from underground.
You know how like we always have the train stops and it's always something with the trains. I always think of like Deep Impact kind of movie where the water caves in and you have no way out. Daylight, that too. Daylight is when I was a kid, Daylight scared me and I didn't want to go on any underground tunnels whatsoever. I used to be very scared.
Every time I go in the tunnel, I think of that movie.
I think of that movie too. Every time. It's
every
very
time I go into the
tunnel,
I'm thinking about how the fuck I'm gonna get out of this bitch if it collapses. Every day. But I make it though, because I always survive.
No, I always think of, ever since I saw that movie as a kid, I always, when we travel sometimes with my family or something and we go under those tunnels, I get a little like anxiety because I always say, what if this was to collapse? We are
screwed. The one in Virginia is like 5 miles, right? Or some shit.
Yeah.
But the tech is definitely coming out there. Like Elon Musk, and I think his inspiration is inspiring a lot of these movies too.
He said he loved the movie.
You know, the tech is out there, technology is out there, is great. But what I was saying was
bigger question. Now that we have these monster movies and they good now, how do y'all feel about the Barney remake?
I didn't even know there was a Barney remake.
They about to remake Barney.
Really?
Like
why?
TV?
Live action Barney movie.
Is it gonna be like dark and gritty?
Why? What would you? What?
I think it's gonna be a scary movie.
Okay, can I just?
Yeah,
not everything.
Hold on. I don't know.
How would you make episodes of Barney into a movie? Like, not everything needs to be
episode's gonna be like a horror movie, but Barney.
But that's horrible because that would ruin our childhood.
No, we're not kids anymore, you guys.
But I grew up watching Barney.
I just feel like not
Barney into
you love me. Let's get together and
if they turn it into a talking dinosaur that kills kids.
No,
they can't name him Barney. He got to be named something else.
In the Barney bag. We'll see what we can make today.
That's fucked up. You were told that I was traumatized for life.
I watched the hell out of that.
What I was trying
to say is, the Barney bag was my favorite part.
All the kids who watch Barney are older now. They can make that movie.
Nah, fuck that. Listen, but Godzilla was merciful to Kong in that last scene when he had his foot on his chest. He said, "Listen, nigga, get up, stay down." Right? You saw that, and then that's when the fucking oh hey girl, that's it.
Hey, look, here I am, friend of the show.
So that's when they introduced the Robotzilla. But I did because I wanted to point out the fact that in certain parts of the movie, Godzilla did show mercy. Even in the previous movies with Godzilla when fighting and defeating the other Titans, he did show mercy to humans. Now, not 100% reactive, like he didn't talk or sign.
Of the earth, though.
But he's definitely merciful. He did not kill Kong, but he showed him like, Godzilla is the alpha.
That's his whole point. He fought Kong to show like I'm the alpha in this.
Yeah, Godzilla is definitely alpha.
That's what he's there for.
Kong
that's why he fought him.
Is definitely like nothing to sleep on. You can't sleep on.
I love Kong. I'm sticking to my guns.
I think if Kong got armor, if Kong had some ancient armor, no, because he got a fucking axe, he got a battle axe.
Right.
I mean, if the nigga had armor,
they turned this motherfucker into Thor.
Yo, maybe a chest plate, something.
Or a magical hand like Thanos with 5 gems.
Him finding that axe.
Yeah.
Him finding that axe stated that they've been fighting at war for years or centuries.
Yes, it's a piece of a Godzilla in the axe.
So it has to be some kind of chest plate protectant in that cave, but he didn't have time to find it because the daughter snatched the energy out and made the whole shit cave down.
I get you.
Or cave in, rather. Sorry.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? But
well, let's ask Infamous Space Ghost how do you feel about the movie?
Right.
Since we just ran through everybody.
I don't want to talk about this. What's the next movie, you guys?
Wow. No, you're gonna talk about it. You can't just sit up there and ask us and then not answer.
I talked
before we get that far. I'm just reading now that there's a possibility they could do a crossover with Pacific Rim.
Oh yeah.
Nope. I'm not here for it.
It seems like
I'm not here for it.
Why would they do that?
Pacific Rim is gonna get destroyed. They can't fight Godzilla.
But it'll fuck it up. It'll fuck it up, Stan, because their worlds are not the same. Like the world,
right? That's
it's not the same as Godzilla.
Pacific Rim, them niggas is living in space.
So what I'm reading is
Pacific Rim had the monsters coming from the underworld or whatever, but it
says hold on, sorry. It says though Legendary Pictures hope to continue making Monsterverse films after Godzilla vs. Kong, their contract with Toho was originally planned to expire in 2020 before the pandemic began, and no additional films were immediately lined up. In February 2021, in February 2021, Wingard, I'm not sure who that is, commented on the future of the Monsterverse. He says, I know where we could go potentially with future films. However, he noted that the Monsterverse was created to a certain degree to lead towards Godzilla vs. Kong. He added that the Monsterverse is at a crossroads, stating it's at the point where audiences have to kind of step forward and vote for more of these kinds of things. If this movie is a success, obviously they will continue forward.
Yeah, they can
Pacific Rim is trash.
Can change monster movies. They don't have to do the same thing. Nah, Pacific Rim 2 was alright.
Wasn't when they originally started talking about Monsterverse, wasn't that when they would talk, or is this maybe part of it with when they remade The Mummy, the Tom Cruise one, and they did remember the Tom Cruise?
I didn't like that.
That wasn't a monster thing though.
Wasn't that what they were talking about originally when they were talking about Monsterverse?
Like Dracula and all that shit?
Yeah, right? Wasn't that the thing?
I don't follow.
Here's my take. Not everything, and I stick with my guns when I say this, not everything needs to be remade. Not everything needs to be remade.
They want money.
But here's how y'all like this.
Like they're going to remake Gremlins. They're going to remake Gremlins. Why?
Gremlins are classic.
I can deal with Gremlins. Okay, I can deal with Gremlins because that was back in the 80s when they had like the Gremlins.
No, I'm not into that. I'm not into that either.
Why you never like Gremlins?
No, but I don't want them to remake Gremlins. I don't.
Okay, I get you.
I like it though.
I love Gremlins.
What's the movie they like?
That's a classic.
To America, like they fucked it up. Like you gotta chill.
But that's what I'm. But that's my whole point is that not everything needs to be remade.
Another good sequel that was out there and they meshed them was the Alien versus Predator.
Oh, but that was good.
But that was
very good. But then they went to Prometheus, right?
Those
are
prequels though.
Prometheus was a prequel. Now, I would like to see the Titans, right, of Prometheus, that movie, come to motherfucking Earth. And like, hey, Prometheus or whatever you want to call them versus.
You missed
I don't think they could though.
Bro.
Why not? They're the creators.
They created us.
But they created us.
They
right, and they
us.
planned on wiping us the fuck out.
No,
remember
what it was? They colonized planets. So they ate the dude in the beginning of Prometheus when he ate the thing, and then he flew into the black, and then that turned into us eventually.
Nah, that's
when
not
he
what
fell
happened.
into the water in the beginning of Prometheus, and all the black shit came out. That was us.
No, that was a war.
Keeping...
That was a warship. Those were chemical agents.
Go watch Prometheus again.
I saw the beginning. I just seen it the other week.
Yeah, when he falls in the water, he's on Earth. That's Earth where he's at. And the dude eats whatever the fuck he eats, and then he falls into the water, and then all that black shit, and then the movie starts.
Yeah.
That was the creation of humans.
No, it wasn't. I don't agree.
What do you think they are going up there to Prometheus?
The last pen in the ending of the movie, the last pen location before they geared up, before that fucking thing happened.
Did you see?
It
Did
showed
you
Earth.
see the other the sequel to Prometheus?
Yes, I've seen both of them.
So what are you talking about?
And when he flew up over the other Titans, he released the agent in the air, killed everybody. They died from that black shit.
No, that was the other. That was from the dude, the robot who was left there.
Yeah, it was that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was creating the aliens at that point.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That chemical agent did not create humans.
The aliens cannot survive without humans. They have to jump
without a host. Without a host,
they have to jump on your face and put it in your belly and all this shit.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
So that is a creation from the robot dude. That wasn't a real thing.
Android. Yeah.
The android created.
Right. I got that part. But the same black liquid.
No, it's not the same. It's not the same black
liquid. It destroyed the Titan.
The created black liquid from the android. It's not the same.
It is the same.
No, it's not. That
in the same vase.
All right.
I guess we're gonna have to rewatch this and then circle back next week about that part.
Cannot suck up the thing that black shit. It can't.
It was in the water.
No, that's because the fish ate it. Then we became the fish, and then the fish mutated. Like it was a whole process.
We don't come from fish.
All right. Look, where we come from?
The opening line of the plot.
Where do we come?
The opening line of the plot says, "As a spacecraft departs the planet."
Listen. I'm studied that shit.
As a spacecraft departs a planet, a humanoid alien drinks an incandescent liquid causing his body to dissolve. As it remains that cascade into a waterfall, the alien's DNA falls apart and recombines. That's basically what the scene you guys are talking about.
And then it goes, that's human. Then you go to the future where the android is sent with the other guys to find where humans come from. Then they take the ship to Prometheus.
Well, their maker.
Yes, their maker, whoever created humans. Then they take that to Prometheus, the planet, and then you have the movie.
Whatever.
All right, guys. Well,
I don't agree. I don't think we came from fish, though.
Who knows where we came from?
We still didn't hear you, sir, on what did you think of the movie?
What you think
the movie was great.
Okay, thank you.
What was your favorite part?
You know what? I like the shit in between. I like the fucking, I like the commentary in between. I like all that shit. The fighting was cool, but I just like, I don't know. I like the commentary in between. I thought
Jesus fucking Christ. Man.
Do not disturb.
I actually like the scene.
I don't even want to talk to this fucking girl.
I thought that was cool.
Give him my number. I'll talk to her.
Nah, yeah, I don't want to put that evil on you.
I put it out. You're man, stomp it out.
Anyway, the next movie.
No,
so the next movie we're gonna watch.
No. How many Dippin' Dots? You're missing the point. Come on.
Shit. We can't skip, right? Okay, I'm giving it.
Excuse me, for being the most unprofessional. I guess I'm the most professional one today.
Yeah, maybe. Listen, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a swimming pool, Olympic size swimming pool with Dippin' Dots. I really liked it.
Wow.
All right.
I just give it a big bowl.
2 bowls.
A bowl for me.
A big bowl.
giving it 2 bowls of Dippin' Dots.
Swimming pool is a lot, Cram, but I get you.
Can't get a swimming pool.
I mean, that's
so. All right. Would it be better?
I like action movies.
Ah,
would it be,
gotcha.
If I go, let's say I go back and watch the other two.
Yeah.
Is it better? Is Godzilla vs. Kong better having watched Skull Island and Godzilla King of Monsters?
Yes.
It brings it together.
Yeah, because exactly.
You can watch it by itself, but it does
see
bring
Kong's weaknesses.
Right. You'll see some references from Skull Island in the movie. Right. You'll see some references from Skull Island in the movie here that'll all make sense and come together.
Skull Island for sure. You got to see that, Stan.
Yeah, I'm shocked you never saw that, Stan.
Yeah, Skull Island.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just
the other Godzilla.
I mean, I get it.
Whatever.
I get it. I like Skull Island too.
All right, too.
That's why I was really happy. Like this didn't disappoint me. So. Because when you put action movies, like you guys know how I feel about the Batman versus Superman one, and I hate that. Oh, right. So it's like when you put action figures together, it doesn't always make sense. So, but this one made sense.
Yeah, they did it before.
And Alien versus I've seen the one before. And Alien vs. Predator made sense too. Like it's certain things that you could put together.
The first Alien vs. Predator was dope. The second one.
Yes, the first Alien vs. Predator is the only one I can honestly say is the best one.
Oh hell yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Then there was the one. You mean the second one was the one where they're on that like island, right?
No, the second one is the one. Was it on the island? Was that the third one? Did they make a third one? The one where they was in the city.
No.
They had the mesh, then they had the weird predator alien thing. I don't know what the fuck that was. That was a weird.
All I'm saying is not everything comes out together correctly. Like, okay, so what were you saying?
Who should they do like what horror matchup should they do? Because I did Freddy versus Jason before.
Done.
That was cool.
Can't do that no more.
I didn't like that.
What was the other one? They should do like Chucky versus.
Me and Space Ghost went to see Chucky, and he hated that.
Chucky versus Annabelle or some shit.
Chucky versus who?
Annabelle.
Chucky versus the leprechaun.
Oh no, it was Leprechaun versus Michael Myers or some shit like that.
No. We already did Mike Myers versus.
What about?
It does kind of.
What about?
It makes sense.
What about Jason versus
short
Michael
men?
Myers?
Jason versus Mike Myers is a good matchup.
Jason can't fight everybody. Jason's opponent is Freddy. That's that. Like leave it at that.
Leave it at that.
Why can't? But why can't?
But Mike is the same stature as Jason. He's a fucking
but that's try. You gotta do like Mike and somebody else like.
Mike and
Leatherface, like Michael Myers and Leatherface or something like that.
Ooh. No. Michael Myers and Jason. Freddy Krueger and
Leatherface.
Leatherface.
No, Freddy is a Chucky. Freddy.
No. Pinhead. That's what I was about to say. Pinhead and Freddy makes sense.
They live and fester off that dream world.
Yes. Correct.
Okay. Leatherface, Michael Myers, and Jason.
And Pinhead was through a Rubik's Cube, and Freddy was through dreams. So that makes sense.
So we do what? And then Pennywise versus who?
Pennywise up against Freddy.
Candyman.
Nah, because remember, we got to keep it in the same round.
Candyman, Michael Myers is a good one.
Candyman is not
Candyman and Freddy is a good one because both of them are in dreams kind of world thing too. That
right. Okay, I get that one. I get that one.
That'll work. Look at us incorporating movie ideas. They need to hire us. No, Candyman was supposed to come out, but I didn't hear anything about it.
Candyman is really crazy. Like you watched the old movie today, you realize like it's about a white woman who is just too nosy in the projects.
Yeah,
pretty much.
No, that's the movie. That's what it's about.
But I don't remember. I remember seeing the trailers for Candyman, but I didn't hear anything else from it. And wasn't Jordan Peele supposed to be doing that take on it?
That was the talk. That was the talk that Jordan Peele was going to redo it.
Maybe COVID stopped everything from taping.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. Because we only had the trailer. Remember the trailer came out last year for it.
Yeah, but that means the movie's finished, right?
No.
It's
They should
supposed to
not
be
do it.
released
Like,
August
why are you
27th.
putting trailers out?
Oh, so it's coming out.
It's supposed to come out August 27th.
Okay, so then there we go. All right, we definitely got to watch that.
This year.
All right, guys, can we sign out?
Are we watching Concrete Cowboy?
Yes.
Yeah, I was getting ready to start it.
I actually watched it already, and it's pretty good.
I watched it.
Okay, well, I was getting ready to start it too. So.
Okay. Stan, did you watch it?
What? Concrete Cowboy? I haven't seen it. I'll watch it.
It's on Netflix.
I did watch Nomadland.
Okay.
Thought it was great. Next I'm gonna watch Mank and probably Minari. Next weekend.
I don't know where to find Minari, but I watched some shit. The worst movie I've seen in my life.
I don't know. I've been watching a series with Christina since last week.
Pieces of a Woman. Oh my god.
I don't remember.
Pieces of a Woman.
That shit is so trash, bro. It's about labor. It's about labor.
All right, so
and the whole movie is about this woman going through labor.
All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch Concrete Cowboy next week.
Concrete Cowboy starring Idris Elba and the black woman. I forget her name.
I was just about to start that too. So yeah.
No, that's
it's good. One. It's about 2 hours.
What's the one we doing?
Yeah.
Concrete Cowboy. All
right, cool. Anything else?
No, I love you.
I'm It's Cram on Instagram, 2 M's.
It's your girl. It's Nels with 1_ ITSNELLZ 1_.
FunnyManStan, all one word.
I'm Space. Follow them, not me.
Why? and you need to start promoting our show just like you promote Picky Eater.
Friday nights at 7 p.m. I'm hosting I'm hosting a show at V Cafe in Woodside every Friday at 7. It's a great show. They have great food there.
Woodside?
61st. It's on 61st and a block off of Roosevelt.
Every Friday, you said?
Every Friday at 7. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check you for sure. For real. I'm gonna check you.
Queens?
Cool. Yeah, in Queens.
Okay.
I'll send you guys the Eventbrite and everything.
Word.
It's fresh.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.